that ye may with one mind and one mouth glorify the Most High, even the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Check that out. Like-minded, one towards another. So that means every brother should see every brother like-minded. Okay? Like, you almost should be able to read a brother's mind because you know exactly, if you was in that brother's situation, how you would react, because that's being like-minded.
And the way you can do that, bro, the way how it comes to that is like being around your brothers.
Mm-hmm.
See, like I'm around this brother, and that brother behind the camera. I know when this brother feeling some type of way,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But like, that's hang around the brotherhood, you know. So I mean, if I see my brother, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, you know?
And like-minded. It said that ye may be like with one mind and one mouth glorify. That means we got to glorify the Most High the same way.
Come on.
Got to be in the same groove, bro. I mean, you can't get past that. You can't, like, I was looking at the little, the guys in the little Hebrew Israelite summits. Like, there, a lot of Israelite groups that come together and meet up, but they're not on the same accord. So how can you sit and sup with someone who believes something different from you? Don't mean that you have to throw punches or nothing of that nature. But the thing is, you shouldn't even be, unless you could come to some agreement and like this person totally changed, oh, I was wrong there. So let me see what you got now. Boom, and you line up everything together to where you on one accord.
My nigga. That's safety, bro.
Yeah, but they don't stop shit. But unless you line up everything on one accord, then that shit is vanity. Go ahead.
This is 2 John chapter 1 verse 10. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not in your house, neither bid him Godspeed. Like just going back with the brother saying about they all not in agreement. That little, what you say, that summit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's, hey, if it ain't the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Apostle Tahar on down, hey man, fuck out of here.
It gotta be in righteousness, bro. You have to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be righteous. Like, everybody learned from somebody. You know what I'm saying? But it had a starting point, but everybody learned from somebody. But check this out. You can't come and change things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have, but that's with everything, because people always with groups getting infiltrated, you know what I'm saying, and breaking off and branching off into some other shit. That's what Jake known for. You know what I'm saying? We can't just run with one thing. You know what I'm saying? We always gotta have that mind frame of where I wanna be over this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be better than him. You know what I'm saying? That's our people though. You know? But we supposed to be like-minded one towards another. So you can't be in a summit like-minded towards someone who don't believe everything that you believe in. That's a false balance, bro. Bring it on to it. You know what I'm saying? That's a false balance, bro. That's a false balance. You can't do that. All right, let me get 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Hamashiach, by the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
Perfectly joined together. Perfect. And to be perfect, perfection is you have to speak and be
Guy sitting on a table back there probably could use some of that.
the same account.
That white motorcycle.
You gotta be on the same account. I mean, same accord. You know what I'm saying? It says, no division. It says perfectly joined together. Perfectly. Now, if you go to a Hebrew summit or somewhere where another Israelite camp and everything doesn't match up, then you're not perfectly joined together. You worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You keep the laws. You keep the
name is Yahweh
Shabbat.
B'Shem
You know what I'm saying?
Yahweh Shai.
So, the name is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You got to keep those things, and they got to be perfectly joined together. Otherwise, that person could become a cancer. And then what do you have? You have a branch that broke off, and then you got someone starting up a new doctrine, another camp. We don't believe all the way like they believe, and you just pinching off what they taught you and basically going your own way and saying, well, we're going to take that part of it out. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. See, when like the brother, going back on what the brother saying, see all that pinching here, pinching there, and coming, and ain't nobody on one accord. That's confusion. And the scripture clearly states that the Most High is not the author of confusion. One mind, one body.
Get 2 Corinthians 13 and 11.
This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 11. Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect, of good comfort. Be of one mind. Live in peace, and the power of love and peace shall be with you.
Now, see, people will read this and get it thrown off because it says, love and peace shall be with you. But what does it say that you have to do to be this? Be perfect, be of good comfort, be of one mind. So you can live with a brother that believes on the same way you believe, and it can be a perfect comfort. You know what I'm saying? It can be comfort then, it could be love then. Even if you mad. You know what I'm saying? You can have millions of brothers mad at each other, but they in that same mind frame, and then after that, it's gonna be like, all right, Ak is good, you know what I'm saying? Because they on that same mind frame. They know that the sun not supposed to go down on a brother being mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just the way it's set up to be, bro. Like, you can't come together with someone who don't believe exactly. If that's the case, peep this. If that's the case, then why do you have different churches? If everybody believes one thing, why don't you have a building where Catholics come in that same building you have Muslims over here, then you got atheists, and then you got Presbyterian, Mormon, Pentecostal, all in one church? Why don't they mix in? If it's that way, they don't mix. You know what I'm saying? Because they know it's a different belief system. It's a very different belief system. So they know me meeting up with this person that don't believe like I believe is vanity. All right. We can get Ecclesiastes 4, 9 through 12.
我跟起来一大杯，回来又是一大杯。这边，这边，这边。
Well, I can't wait till this fucking shit over, man. You motherfuckers just run around with liberty to do what the fuck ever.
Yeah. It's one big fucking party. That's what America about, though. Party and bullshit. What you said out, Ecclesiastes?
Ecclesiastes 4.
Let's see, nobody. This is Ecclesiastes 4 and this is Ecclesiastes 4 and 9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his bellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him.
And that's brotherly. That's brotherly. That's being in one mind frame. Kind of like if a brother's shooting a video and somebody come by and the brother kind of be confounded a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like if, say he not all the way steady like he needs to be, and you have 5 people and they all trying to confound him at once, you know what I'm saying? What if he had three more brothers on side of him and they was dealing then? You know what I'm saying? It lines things out because we on the same accord and we gonna deal with a situation the way it's supposed to be. It's talking about like if a brother falls, if he said he got somebody to help him up. You know what I'm saying? And that's being like-minded.
Oh, appreciate it. This is Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Yeah. One accord. Gotta be agreed. Just can't walk. That's crazy, bro. That's off, man.
You can't. I think we need to take it. You can't be. One brother can't be in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Hashai, and the other one being a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work like that.
Where you left off?
At 9. I mean at 11. This is verse 11 back in Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevaileth against him, two shall withstand him. And if threefold cord is not quickly broken, so like, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
3 chord. Threefold.
Threefold.
Or threefold. It's 1 fold. And 3-fold cord is not quickly broken. It's more. A cord. You know how thick a cord is? If it's 3, y'all thick it will be. It's not broken easily. I mean, it's like a band of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to break the band of brothers if it's, see, you have 10 brothers lined up right here. They all on the same mind frame. You're not gonna break them brothers, man, because their mind is set on the same thing. Okay? 2 shall withstand him, and a 3-fold cord. There you go. The more, it's kind of like the more the merrier. You know. Let me get Philippians 3. What they finna build here? Pipe in the middle, probably some kind of fucking water fountain.
You know they're supposed to have that color on here shit today. It's some base shit, I believe.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah. It's called the color one. What
Philippians 3 and 16.
This is Philippians. This is Philippians 3 and 16. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule. Let us mind the same thing. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk as ye have us for an ensample.
Read that in 17.
Verse 17. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an ensample.
For an example, it says, mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. So people are supposed to be looking at us and saying, that's the example to follow.
Yeah, come.
You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be able to look at you and see, like, okay, well, shit, that brother living what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so shit, there's something righteous with that brother. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, don't get no fucking edge up. Shit, he ain't get no edge up. If you go to a restaurant, a common place that you go to on a normal basis, they supposed to know that you're not, man, he don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? You want your steak well done, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they know that. It's a thing because they've seen through you constantly being in their mind frame. Okay, and all brothers supposed to be like that.